everybody, it's JJ up at SCC Kitchen. We got some fresh fish in for our new sushi menu coming up, debuting this Saturday. We got a nice portion of mackerel here that I'm gonna go ahead and clean up for you guys and show you our process of making this. Now, traditionally, this mackerel throughout times is known to be pickled or smoked, but in our process here, we're gonna do it for sushi. It's a typical white fish, but it's oily. They run in packs. They're an aggressive hunter. But what's best about this fish is that it's very versatile, and that since we're doing it with for raw fish for sushi, the flavor's really gonna come out for it. So I'm gonna go ahead and portion this up for you guys. So I already started at the bottom. I gutted, and now I'm working my way down the back end. I went up under the top fin here, and now I'm working my way down its back. Be careful with some ocean fish. They do have spikes. They will poke you, so just be careful as you work your way along if you're ever cleaning the fish at home. Got one nice fillet here. Now we're just gonna go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. Now I like to, whenever I like to get under the bones again. And feel your way. Helps you get a good knife and let it do the work for you. Not too much waste. All right, so now that we got our fish off the bone, we're gonna go ahead and skin it and portion it. First thing I like to do is I like to get rid of these bottom fins here. You can actually skin it with them on. I just find the process a lot easier with them off. So we'll do the same here. Get rid of this bottom fattier part of the fish that you're not gonna wanna use anyway. All right, so best way to skin. Let your blade do your work for you. So you want to get all the way down here, create yourself some wiggle room. And then what I like to do is get a firm grip on your bottom skin and let your blade do all the work for you. It really does help to have a nice sharp knife. Voila. On to the next one. So what I'll do here is I'll skin this, portion this, and get it ready for you guys to serve for our fresh mackerel and nigiri coming up on our sushi menu, debuting this Saturday. So I would trim off all excesses that I don't need. And because I know how I'm portioning it, I can go ahead and get rid of this middle bloodline here that you don't need. There's also a long set of bones in there. I could have plucked them all, but for the purpose of this, of what I'm using it for, I don't necessarily need to pluck. So I'll go ahead and portion that out and have it ready for you guys. So this fish here is called Amberjack. It's a really close to almost a mahi-mahi in a sense. People think it's almost a swordfish, but I mean, as you can tell by the look of it, it's more of a mahi-mahi type fish. It's really lean. It comes from a warm climate, and it has a really, really mild flavor. Even though it's like nice pink in texture, it has a really mild flavor. Now there are some massive bones here. So before, if you were to get this and you were to clean this at home, before you would clean it, you can always debone. You can get these bad boys here, a pair of tweezers, whatever you have at home. And you got to work with the fish. So let me get a good bone out here so you guys can see it. I mean, they are humongous, massive bones. But for what we're using this fish for, as in sushi, I'm going to be able to do the same thing. I'm going to be able to cut right down the chine and go ahead and get rid of most of all this part here without having to worry. So being that it's a wider fish, make sure you have the right blades for what you're going to use. It's the same technique you would use on skinning all fish. Get started, get it down to the skin, and let the blade do the work for you. So I like to fill my chine here and go straight down the bottom. It's a really pretty fish. It's gonna go really well in sushi. So there you go. Fresh amberjack, fresh mackerel. Come on up Saturdays. I'm gonna go ahead and portion this up for you. We're gonna have it ready for Sushi Saturdays. Come on up, and we'll hope to see you here.